Hello and welcome to the Southeast Idaho weather hazard briefing for Monday, February 8th. My name's Alex from the National Weather Service here in Pocatello. Taking a look at your key points for the next couple of days. There will be a chance of some light rain and snow tomorrow afternoon, Tuesday afternoon and evening near the Utah and Wyoming borders. Confidence on that is medium to high. There is some potential that this precipitation could miss us altogether to the south, but we'll show you the current most likely scenario here in a couple of slides. After that, though, we are expecting an increasingly active pattern beginning really Wednesday night and Thursday and continuing possibly into early next week with several rounds of snow and wind possible across central and eastern Idaho. There'll be some periods of wind in there as well. Right now, though, our confidence is low on the details, but certainly is the potential for some active weather to round out the second half of the week. Taking a look at the satellite picture this morning, we can see an already active eastern Pacific with an area of low pressure well off of the Oregon and Washington coast, and this moisture and associated storminess will be moving off to the northeast and approaching the coast and ultimately our area by late Wednesday into Thursday. Taking a look at your weather impact summary, again highlighting the chance for some snow over the southeast highlands tomorrow. Otherwise, we focus our attention certainly on the second half of the week, as we mentioned, with some afternoon snow and evening snow moving into the Wood River area, the Sawtooth area, and our northeast highlands Wednesday night into Thursday. Now, our confidence is highest that the higher elevation areas will see snow Thursday and Friday, but still some lingering lower confidence issues for the valley locations for Thursday and Friday. So these impact levels and the timing will be subject to change as we get closer, but this should serve as a heads up that active weather is on the horizon for us. And here is that forecast radar for the system that'll be skirting by to the south for Tuesday. Just kind of clipping the South Hills and the Southeast Highlands here through the day Thursday with some higher elevation snow, maybe some rain, snow mix in the valleys. But again, there are some indications that this could miss us to the south, so this isn't set in stone. The northern extent is still somewhat uncertain. Again, this should be fairly low impact with light amounts, but nonetheless, start of the sort of the precursor to a more active pattern coming for later in the week. Given the uncertainty and the model differences, we don't have any model images yet for you for later in the week, but those will be coming as we get closer and as confidence increases more in the details. We'll still see some breezy conditions, although not to the level that we saw over the weekend, but breezy nonetheless, especially over the eastern Magic Valley and southern Snake Plain this afternoon, where west to southwest winds will gust into the 30 to 35 mile per hour range, but certainly much lighter than over the weekend, about 20 miles per hour or more lighter than what we saw over the weekend. We'll see some breezy conditions continuing into Tuesday as well, but the downward trend continues with gusts mainly under 30 miles per hour for Tuesday. We do see, though, as our active weather begins to approach, an increase in winds for Wednesday, getting back into the 30 to 35 mile per hour range in these yellow colors here over the eastern Magic Valley, southern Snake Plain, and even some of our higher terrain areas as well. But the only area that won't be breezy on Wednesday will be the extreme northern Snake Plain and northern portions of the INL. And continued breezy for Thursday, not much change compared to Wednesday. And as you might expect with continued active weather into Friday, some continued breezy conditions. This will most likely change, though, as the position of the jet stream and fronts and timing of those features will more than likely change as we get into this period. High temperatures for today, you'll see a dividing line. Well, the temperatures will still remain mild over the southern Snake Plain, eastern Magic Valley, and the South Hills, with much colder conditions north of there. That's been the trend over the past couple of days, and that'll continue. And very similar trend for Wednesday, but in fact we'll be pumping the temperatures up over the eastern Magic Valley and southern Snake Plain well into the 40s by then. We'll start to cool things off on Friday, though, and even more so on Saturday. The temperatures are pretty uncertain during this period, too, and especially into next weekend. There's lots of Arctic air bottled up into Montana and eastern Wyoming, and some of our models keep that cold air bottled up in those locations, while others allow the Arctic air to spill into our area. And right now it could go either way, so what we're showing you is the most likely scenario, or sort of the middle of the road approach, but do know that there is some room for some potential changes here, especially into the weekend with respect to our temperature forecast. So low temperatures, again, continuing that same theme, warmer south, colder north for sure. And these low temperatures that you see here Tuesday morning will be pretty reflective of what we expect through most of the week, though it could be a bit warmer midweek over the eastern Magic Valley and southern Snake Plain. And fast forwarding into Saturday, you can see some of that colder air does spill into far northern portions of our area close to the Montana border. But again, this could change as well in either direction. Your 6 to 10 day precipitation outlook is reflective of the increasingly active pattern during this time frame. And again, that'll really start on Wednesday and Thursday of this week and continue really over the next couple of weeks. And our temperatures are generally expected to be below normal through the 6 to 10 day period, and likely even beyond into the next couple of weeks. So to summarize, we'll see at least a chance of some light snow showers Tuesday in near the Utah and Wyoming borders in the southeast corner of the state, maybe mixed with rain at times in the valleys. And like we've been talking about, an increasingly active pattern beginning really Wednesday night into Thursday, and possibly lasting for several more days after that. But again, confidence is still low on the details at this time. That'll conclude the briefing for today. If you have any comments, questions, or feedback, we'll welcome those to the phone number or email address you see here. You can also find us on Facebook and Twitter. Otherwise, please join us again Tuesday. Thank you.